Good morning, dear children. Today we are going to study chapter 13. What happened before? What happened before means what event or what action happened before. Here, before tells us time. Okay, before present time. What action or what event happened before present time. So, in this chapter, we are going to learn how to express the action that we did before present time or the action we did yesterday. Okay, so now I'm going to show you few questions here. What did you do yesterday? If I'll ask, what did you do yesterday? Then what will be your answer? I watched cartoon or I watched cartoon. Your answer will be I watched cartoon. Why? Because watched. You can see here, I watch cartoon. Here we have used base form of verb. And this form of verb expresses the action that happens regularly or in present time. And our question is about yesterday, past time. So, here ed form of verb expresses the action happened before present time. So, this will be the correct answer. Next question, what did your mother cook yesterday? Okay, so what will be your answer? My mother cooked delicious pizza or my mother cooks delicious pizza. Here, my mother cooks delicious pizza means your mother cooks delicious pizza regularly. Okay, it shows the present time also. And here, cooked is a ed form of verb that shows us the action happened before present time, means yesterday, not now. In previous chapter, we have learned two forms of verb, base form and s or es form of verb. And these form of verbs shows us the present time. Action happens in the present time. Okay, like I go to school, Sheila goes to school. And now today we are going to read about the ed form of verb like watched, cooked. Okay, and ed form of verb shows us the action happened before present time. Okay, means the action happened in the past time. Now we will read few more sentences to understand the different forms of verbs and their uses. So, read these sentences. I like ice creams and candies. The nation hopes for a better leader. Ashima cooks wonderful pasta. Here, like is a base form of verb. Hopes and cooks are the S form of verb, and these action show that the action take place. Okay, he is earning lots of money. I am moving a heavy box. Here, is earning, am moving are the verb are the ing form of verb. You can see here ing is added here. So, these are the ing form of verb that show the actions are taking place now. Understood? Now, we read these sentences too. I liked ice cream as a child. The nation hoped for a better leader. Ashima cooked wonderful pasta. Here, liked, hoped and cooked are the D and ed form of verbs. He earned more than me. I moved a heavy box. Dear children, here earned, moved, liked, hoped cooked are the action words that shows the actions took place before the present time. Study this table. Column A and column B. Like, liked. Hope, hoped. Bake, baked. Move, moved. These are the base form of verb which we use in the present time, okay, or to express the action which happens regularly. And these are the D form of verb. Here we add D. See, like, liked, hope, hoped. Only D is added here. So these are the past form of verb which show the action took place before now. Read these sentences. Rohit and Mohit talk to their teacher every day. Here, talk is a base form of verb, and what it expresses, Rohit and Mohit regularly talk to their teacher. Understood? Could you please repair the watch? Mother will stitch the torn garment to mend it. The workers paint the walls before they move the furniture in. We walk to school in the morning. Here, these are the base form of verb, and these show the action take place now or take place regularly. Now read these sentences too. Rohit and Mohit talked. Okay, here it was talk and here talked. Talked to their teacher about the class timings. So what it means? It means Rohit and Mohit talked before now, means they talked in the past time to their class teacher about the class timings. Arun repaired the leak in the pipes. The tailor stitched all our clothes. Tom sat as his friends painted the fence. They walked cautiously so that they did not fall. Here, repaired, stitched, painted, walked shows that the action took place at some time before now. Okay, not now, not in the present time, but in the past time. Now study this table. Talk, talked, repair, repaired, stitch, stitched, paint, painted, walk, walked. These are the base form of verb, and these verbs show the action take place now, means in the present time. Okay, and talked, repaired, stitched, painted and walked are the ed form of verbs. See, ed is added here. So these kind of verb or these forms of verb shows that action took place before now. We add ed to some verbs, not in all verbs, but in some verbs to show that actions took place before now. Now we will do the book work, children. Choose the correct word. Here two words are given in the bracket. We have to choose the correct one. Okay, one is base form of verb and other is ed or d form of verb that shows the past time. Last night I play or I played. chess with my sister. So clue is given here, last night. So what we will choose? Base form of verb or past form of verb, that is ed form of verb. Last night is given here, so we will choose played. I played chess with my sister. We watched an animation film last evening. Again clue is given, last evening. So we will choose past form of verb, ed form of verb. My parents loved gardening. So the answer will be love. My parents love gardening. There is no clue, children. My brother and I cleaned our room yesterday. So yesterday is a past time, so we will choose ed form of verb here. My brother and I cleaned our room yesterday. They lived in San Francisco for 5 years. Here also for 5 years clue is given. So we will choose they lived. They lived in San Francisco for 5 years. Ashim and Ruhi. Ashim and Ruhi feared rats. So we will choose here fear. Ashim and Ruhi fear rats. I baked a tasty cheesecake last week for my family. See, last week, past time. So with past time we'll use past form of verb, that is ed form of verb. I baked a tasty cheesecake last week for my family. My friend Kusum bought me a donut. Bought is a clue here. It tastes or tasted delicious. Delicious. So it tasted. My friend Kusum bought me a donut. It tasted delicious. Okay. Now we'll do add ed or d to these verbs. These are the verb here. We have to add ed or d to change it into past form of verb. Okay. So need plus ed, needed. Okay. Pick plus ed, picked. Ask plus ed, asked. Save. See it carefully. S-A-V-E. E is already given here. So we will add only D. S-A-V-E-D. Saved. Cooked. 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 Dance. Again E is given here. So we will add only D to make it past form of verb. D-A-N-C-E-D. Dance. Danced. Brush. Brushed. Care. Cared. Only D we will add here also. And rest words you will do it by yourself. Now identify the incorrect verbs. Write them correctly in your notebook. You have to write it in your notebook. This is an interesting story. One morning, a merchant loaded his donkey. Load. One morning. Okay, one morning it shows the action is of past tense. A merchant loaded. This is incorrect. You have to write loaded. A merchant loaded his donkey with sacks of salt to go to the market. They had not walked. Here will be walked. They had not walked very far when they reaching. When they reaching will be wrong. Here we will add ed form of verb. When they reached a river, accidentally the donkey slipped and fell into the river. When it came out of the river, it noticed that the sacks of salt loaded on its back had become lighter. Turn the page, children. Page number 82. Now read these para and find the mistakes. Okay? And do it by yourself. I'll send you the PDF of the correct answer. Thank you, children.